Okay, so as you probably already know, I'm making a Roblox game. I actually released the trailer here on my channel a few days ago. And first off, I just want to say thank you all very much for all the support and love on that. Everyone seems really hyped about it. I'm super hyped about it. And in this video, I'm actually going to be answering all your questions about my new game. I tweeted out a few days ago and I said, I'm going to be doing a Q&A video on my new game. Feel free to ask questions below and I'll answer what I can in the video. And you guys did. You got some questions in there. Now, before I reveal everything you need to know and want to know about my new game, I do want to say a few things. Number one, the release date for the game is September 3rd, but we're actually trying to get up to 100,000 favorites on the game before it releases. So if you would do me a huge favor, click the link down in the description, go to the game page. You can do it after this video or you can do it right now, whatever you want to do, and hit the favorite button on the game. Let's get the favorites down there up to 100,000 favorites. And like I said in my tweet here, if we hit 100,000 favorites before the game releases, I will do a live stream where my girlfriend paints my nails, literally paints my nails live on stream, whatever color you guys want. So do me a huge favor, go hit that favorite button and let's move on. The second thing I want to say before we start getting into questions is that, well, we're going to be releasing into beta. And I know every Roblox game says that they're a beta whenever they first release. Some of them are, some of them not so much. But I do want to stress that this is beta, all right? Things can change. Some things probably will change. The game is mostly done by now, but it is a beta, so just expect, see, if I show you a screenshot or something, it may look a little bit different by the time the beta comes out or, by the time the beta ends. This is a beta, so just expect that. Okay, let's get started with this tweet here by Kyra. Is there going to be a big storyline? If so, do you have an idea of where you want the story to go? Also, will there be chapters? Yes, there is going to be a big storyline. I think the story is the centerpiece of the game. In fact, whenever Wonderworks, the people I'm working with to make the game, whenever they came to me and they were like, hey, you want to make a Roblox game? That night, literally that very night, I stayed up all night and I wrote out an entire storyline of point A to point B. So yeah, I pretty much know the whole story. Will there be chapters? We're calling them episodes. You'll see why. Here's a question by Adrian Draws. Will there be voice actors throughout the game? The entire game is voice acted. Every single character, every single monster, everything is voice acted. Yes. Here's a tweet by Chiseled. How many hours of gameplay? Like, can I play the game for months or can I finish it in one day? Well, I guess it kind of depends, but the game is really being built for there being a lot of things for you to grind out and complete. There's going to be achievements, there's going to be daily activities, daily quests, weekly quests, and not only that, there's going to be a lot of things you can level up. We are going to be having a battle pass that you can level up. We're going to be having some skins. I'm sure I'll talk about this later in the video, but you can actually level up skins in the game. There's abilities that you can unlock that you can also level up. So there's a lot of things in the game that you're going to be able to work on and level up. There's a lot of things to keep you playing. So this is a good question here. We'll start with the first one. Is this game like a Piggy inspired game? That's actually a kind of tough question. It's very similar to Piggy in the fact that there are episodes or chapters, as you might call them, and you go into a map and you can escape the map and unlock items and all that, but it is also quite different. This game, for example, is a lot faster paced than Piggy is. There's a lot more player choice in the gameplay in terms of what items you can unlock. Like for example, every map has multiple ways to beat the map, so there's not just one way to open the final door or something. There's numerous ways to do it. It just all depends on how you want to do it. And there's definitely a greater focus on, I don't want to say combat because that's probably the wrong word, but abilities. And okay, I'll just say it. So like for example, I don't have video footage of this yet, but that would be really cool. But for example, the monster can actually break down certain walls in the map. So if someone's camping in a room, you could literally just break down the wall and go in the room. Or another ability the monster has is a hook, so you could actually throw a hook out, grab someone, pull them back to you, stuff like that. What happens to your avatar if you already have something on your back? How will you carry TIMMEH? So yes, basically you will be carrying TIMMEH on your back. He's kind of like, the main character of it's called TIMMEH, right? So you will be carrying TIMMEH on your back throughout the game, and it's really cool because obviously I voice act TIMMEH, and we're going to be having him say stuff, so he'll be commenting on the gameplay, or if you go AFK in the game or whatever, he's gonna make little comments all throughout the game, so he feels like an alive person on your back, I guess. What happens to your avatar if you already have a back item on? I believe we're just going to be removing it, so that way Timmy will fit on your back. Derpy draws. Will there be different skins in the game? Yes, lots and lots of skins. So Timmy's going to be on your back. We're going to be having a bunch of different Timmy skins. Here's a few right here on screen. And then on top of the Timmy skins, every single episode, there's going to be a new monster, and every new monster will have different skins of itself. So like, for example, here's the first monster in the first episode, and here's a skin of that very same monster that you can unlock, and also another skin from that very same monster. There are a lot of skins and a lot of things to unlock in this game. Hi, Creek. I was wondering if there's going to be a ton of secrets or just a little bit. I want to be able to do other things when I beat the game. Yes, so there's going to be lots of stuff to complete. We actually have, I forget what we're calling off the top of my head, but it's basically like a quest book, and it shows you all the stuff that you've done in each episode. And if you haven't discovered a secret or an Easter egg or something, it'll actually show. So that way you can see when you've actually done everything in each episode. So there's going to be lots of hidden things to find, lots of hidden stuff to do, and you know, along with the daily quests and stuff, there should be plenty of secrets in there. Will there be achievements? There are a lot of achievements in this game. Yes. Will there be a storyline to follow with cutscenes and quests? There are a lot of cutscenes in this game, and they're all voice acted. Will I be able to come up with theories about stuff? Yes, indeed. In fact, if you want to start, you can head on over to the Wayfind Labverse Twitter, because all of this stuff is part of the story. Will the game constantly get updates like every week or every month? We're going to be having weekly updates. There's not going to be a new episode every week, just because there's a lot of things that go into each episode. Like, we're going to have the cutscenes, we're going to have the voice acting. There's a lot that goes into each episode. You got like the quest, there's a lot of secrets, a lot of Easter eggs in there, but yeah, we will be having weekly updates, new skins, new activities to do every week. Will your game be pay to win? No. So basically how monetization is going to work in the game is everything that you can purchase is completely cosmetic. There's not a single thing in the game that will give you a gameplay advantage over anybody else by paying for it. We're not doing that. Okay, so this guy's asking, will the beta for the game when it launches on September 3rd be free, or will it cost something like 25 Robux to get into, like some other games? So yes, the game will launch into beta on September 3rd. Whenever it launches into beta on September 3rd, everything up to the ending cutscene for episode 1 will be there. We will not have the episode 1 ending cutscene in the game in the beta. That will be coming alongside episode 2 when the game fully launches a few weeks later. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because at the end of the day, this is a beta, and while we are trying our best to make sure that it is bug-free and completely polished by the time it comes out in beta, the reality is when thousands of people hop into the game, things are going to break here and there, and we're going to have to fix them. And so I basically decided to launch the game into beta, so that way we can get all of your feedback on the game. Maybe you don't like something, maybe we need to adjust this or adjust that or fix this bug here or there. And that way, whenever the game fully launches a few weeks later, we'll have everything good, perfect, and hopefully completely bug-free. Now, to answer your question, yes. So I've basically decided to make the beta 25 Robux. If you want to get into the beta, it is 25 Robux to get into. Now, the reason why I decided to do this is just so I could have a sort of barrier, a little small barrier to get into the game for the beta, just because again, we are going to be fixing a lot of bugs. We are going to be cleaning up the experience and the game throughout the beta, and if there's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousand people playing, it's going to be really hard to do that. So we do have to limit it in some way, and I thought this was probably the best way to do it. But if you do participate in the beta, we are going to be giving out some cool goodies to the people that do, you know, help us test the game and play the game throughout the beta and help us fix all the bugs that will inevitably pop up. But after the beta is over, the game will be completely 100% free, PC, mobile, everything. You will be able to play it, no problem. You don't have to pay a single thing. So hopefully you guys understand. I just want to make sure that the game is completely bug-free whenever it launches, because I don't want, I don't want everyone to have a bad first time playing the game. Are there going to be Jailbreak or Piggy references in this game? There are a few. Keep on the lookout, yeah. But there you go. There's some questions answered about my new game. Hopefully this gives you an idea of what it's going to be like, and hopefully you're looking forward to it. Stay tuned to the Twitter accounts and YouTube, but really all of us over the next few weeks, we're going to be dropping a lot of leaks. We're going to be dropping a lot of info. There's a lot of things that you haven't even seen yet, like for example the lobby in the game. There is a lobby in the game. In fact, we made the entire neighborhood from TIMMEH. I should say we remade the entire neighborhood from TIMMEH and made it the lobby for the game. You can literally go into my house, TIMMEH's house. It's all in the game, it's all in the lobby, and we'll be talking some more about that, in a few days, in a little bit. Thank you guys for watching, though. Again, go favorite the game if you have not yet. I'll have a link down in the description. Helps out a bunch, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!